October 23rd of last year for criminal trespass.
I can take a look in our internal system to see what's going on, Judge, if you give me a.
Yeah, do you need a docket number or?
I just need to log into our PBK or our management system. Do you have a CR number, Judge?
That's what I've see if you needed it. 2025 5792.
Okay. Yes, Judge. So it looks like he took a plea yesterday and was also sentenced at the same time to 12 months of supervised probation with up to 60 additional days jail, but could be released early to bed space if secured by the probation department.
Hello? Yes, please stay muted until. Yeah, I know you're the victim in the Miller matter. Interpreter, I need you to interpret.
Yes. Yeah.
I need you to mute your phone until I call that case. It will be quite a while because we have many cases before we start that one.
Señora, necesito que por favor ponga en silencio el teléfono hasta que le toque el turno al señor Miller, porque de otra manera hace rebote y se oye muy feo. Entonces vamos a tardar un poco porque hay bastantes casos antes que él. ¿Está bien?
Ok, voy a ver si lo encuentro para hacerlo.
Es el botón del micrófono para que usted se ponga en silencio. So she's going to try to find the mute button, Your Honor.
Okay, if not, just be completely quiet.
Y si no lo encuentra, señora, nada más manténgase completamente en silencio.
Ok.
All right, I'm going to release you on these charges. Reappointing the public defender's office to represent you on these charges.
Are we looking at?
Your next court date on these matters is going to be August the 19th at 2:30 in the afternoon. That's for a pretrial or a non-transport review if you're still in custody. You need to contact your attorney's office. Their phone number is on here. I'll even write it in bigger letters. You need to comply with treatment. You don't go back to Park and I-10 to 3601 South Park or 3301 South Fifth. Do you understand that?
Do you understand that, sir?
Yes.
Right. If you're released, just be sure that you stay in touch with your attorney so that they know where you are if you get released to bed space. Okay?
Okay, Thank you so
Mr.
much.
Bediak.
I appreciate it.
Your Honor, Joe here. Just so you know, Pearson, Jordan, and the misdemeanors,
So go ahead. Which ones?
Pearson, Jordan, and the Tucson misdemeanors.
Okay.
Pearson, Jordan, he's unavailable.
Okay.
And then Ramirez and Bella, he's also unavailable.
Ramirez, and who else?
Pearson, Jordan, the first one I know.
Okay, just the two of them?
Yeah.
Got it. Thank you. Good evening. I'm Judge Shade, and you, sir, are
Joseph John Cruz.
Mr. Cruz. I have citations here that go back to March 19th of this year. So a few days before you went into custody.
Correct.
Charging you with assault, criminal damage, 2 counts of disorderly conduct, 1 count of criminal trespass. And then failing to appear in court. Because there's victims involved in this matter, I'm going to hold you on a $750 bond. Next court date is July 24th. 1:45. That'll be a video review. Your attorney may move that. The state may look at things and dismiss the case before then. Or there may be in negotiations and just move the court date. But someone from your attorney's office will come out and talk to you. Right?
Okay. All right. All right, thank you.
Good evening. I'm Judge Shade and you, sir, are.
Frankie Orozco.
Mr. Rowe. Just give me a moment to look at files. Charging you with domestic violence assault and domestic violence endangerment alleged to have occurred on July the 10th. Thanks. We'll appoint City Public Defender's Office to represent you on these charges. Bond on these charges is $2,500. You have no contact with Mary Roscoe. No alcohol beverages or illegal drugs, no acts of domestic violence, no firearms. You're not to return to her residence or workplace. Do you understand that?
I do.
And I'd suggest that you not discuss this matter with anyone except your attorney. You also still have the adult probation hold as well. Right, thank you, Mr. Roscoe.
Thank you.
Good evening, I'm Judge Shade, and you, sir, are Mr. Whitby.
Yo,
Additional charges here, charges from July the 2nd, charging you with criminal damage at 532 North 4th. Defender's office to represent you on these charges. Is there any way we can put? Okay. Good. I think that's better. It's going to be set for next Wednesday, next Thursday, the 23rd at 1:45 with the other stack of cases you have. And we'll let Ms. Viana know about this as well.
yo,
Your attorney, Marianne, Viana? Isn't that your attorney? On your misdemeanor matters? All right, thank you.
I don't know about that.
He's good to go.
All right, thank you, Mr. Whitby. Good evening, I'm Judge Shade, and you are? Your name?
¿Aló?
Jalen, I think you're muted.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Sarah Bryan.
Ms. Bryant, citation charging you with disorderly conduct alleged to have occurred earlier today in the vicinity of your residence.
Correct, yes.
Your next court date on this matter is going to be on August the 12th. At 10 o'clock in the morning in the Marana City Court. Do you understand that you need to be present at that time?
Yes, I understand.
You'll be released on your signature. This are no acts of domestic violence. You need to comply with the behavioral health assessment and any recommended treatment. Do you understand that?
Yes, I understand.
All right. If you need some guidance about where you can go, transition center might still be open when you're released. They're right outside the jail.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Thank you.
All right, sir. Just go out those doors down the stairs to the females again, okay? Your Honor, would you mind if we did Harrison Eugene next. He was sent to housing, but he's come back for court. So he was originally a new arrestee, but he got sent to housing.
So which one are we looking at? Oh,
It's gonna be Harrison Eugene. It's gonna be down on the felony list. Sorry, Your Honor.
that's fine.
Yes.
Let's make sure we get the public defender's office in, public defender in there.
Yes, ma'am. Harrison, come on.
Good evening, I'm Judge Shade, and you, sir, are
Eugene
Johnson.
Harrison.
Mr. Harrison, I have an interim complaint here charging you with aggravated shoplifting and possession of paraphernalia alleged to have occurred earlier today. We'll appoint public defender's office to represent you on these charges. Adult probation has placed a hold on you as well. State's requesting a bond of $5,000. Did either counsel wish to be heard further on conditions?
Nothing further from the state, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor. Given that Mr. Harrison has a probation hold, we just asked for a nominal bond of $1,000.
Okay, I need around 12, I expected with a minute.
All right, I'll set bond at $1,000. Preliminary hearing date for July 27th at 1:30. Post the bond and you're released by probation. You'll be released to pretrial services. You're not to go to any Walgreens and you're not to go within 3 blocks of 3180 North Campbell. You need to comply with behavioral health and substance abuse evaluation and treatment to the extent that it's available while you're in custody or under the direction of pretrial services if you are out of custody. A number of charges. I've got charges for criminal trespass at that Walgreens today. I have charges for criminal trespass at 3650 North First on June the 4th. Looks like you didn't appear. And then you were seen by pretrial services on July the 8th. Charges for shoplifting and possession of paraphernalia on June the 7th. At that same Walgreens at Campbell and Fort Lowell, along with failures to appear. Criminal trespass and possession of paraphernalia at 3055 North Kendall on July the 8th. And criminal trespass at 756 East Fort Lowell on July the 2nd. You're not to return to any of those incident locations, not to possess any alcohol or illegal drugs. Your next court date will be August the 14th at 9 o'clock in the morning. That said, as a non-transport review, if you're out of custody, you need to appear. If you are still in custody, then your city public defender's office will keep you informed of the status. Thank you, Mr. Harrison.
Your Honor, we'll be back on time from here on out. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Cardenas.
Good evening. I'm Judge Shade and you are
Linda Cárdenas, good evening.
charging you with domestic violence assault which occurred earlier this morning in the vicinity of your residence. Your next court date is going to be August the 11th at 9 a.m. Conditions release, you have no contact with Mr. Lozano. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You don't go to his residence. You can go back with law enforcement to get your personal belongings. And it said your court date is August the 11th at 9 a.m.
Thank you.
Marco, Marco. Just went the wrong way. It's all good.
Okay. Good evening, I'm Judge Shayan and you are Ms. Narcho. I have warrants here for you. I have charges from April the 26th for shoplifting, possession of paraphernalia, failing to appear in May. Looks like you may have been released to pretrial services. Yep, you were released to pretrial services on May 21st. Didn't appear in Tucson City Court. As a result, after that,
I just still mourning my mother.
pardon me?
I just lost my mom. And I'm just still mourning my mom.
Since
Well, the question is, if I let you out of custody, what makes me think that you're not going to use any drugs? That you're not going to get in any more trouble or go to these locations? And that you're going to show up in court?
Because this is somewhere where I don't want to be right. Trying to get back home to my boys. It took a long time for me to realize that my boys need me more than I need to be out here.
All right, with regard to these justice court charges, your next court date's August the 11th at 9 o'clock in the morning. You'll be released on your signature and promise to appear, no alcohol or illegal drugs. You don't go back to the store involved in this matter. And you comply with a substance abuse assessment and treatment and bring proof that you've started that when you come to your arraignment. Do you understand that?
Okay.
Then you have charges out of Tucson City Court from February the 18th. Drinking in public, having a glass container in the park, possession of paraphernalia, criminal trespass.
That was wrong. I was at the wrong place, wrong time.
be quiet, Marco.
Pardon me? That was February the 18th.
Hey, sit down. I know.
Your next court date on this is going to be August the 19th at 9:30 in the morning. So about 8 days later. That's in Tucson City Court. You don't go back to any Circle K stores, no alcohol or drugs, and again, substance abuse assessment and bring proof that you've started that process. You understand that?
Yes,
Thank you, Ms. Narch.
thank
I
you.
just knocked that, run up the doors down the stairs to the people. Casino.
Good evening, I'm Judge Shadid. Yes, sir.
Casino.
Mr. Salcedo, I have two warrants here for you out of South Tucson. Possession of paraphernalia and criminal trespass on March the 2nd of this year, and criminal trespass on January the 23rd of this year. Your bond on these matters will be $200. Court date will be tomorrow at 10 a.m. Michael Vaughn will be appointed to represent you. You don't go back to the incident locations, and you don't possess or consume any alcohol or illegal drugs. Thank you, Mr. Salcedo.
So, stand up, go up that door downstairs. So please.
Tickle?
Good evening, I'm Judge Shade, and you are,
Yes, to go.
Ms. Dickel. I have a warrant here out of South Tucson City Court, criminal trespass on December the 13th. Looks like you're supposed to be in court sometime in April and probably sometime before that. What can we do to be sure that you show up in court next time?
I, there was no reason for me not to show up. I'm homeless, so I know, but I promise I'll be there in court. I don't want to be here right now. I'm trying to do the right thing.
Okay, so if I release you on this matter, you're going to show up in court o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, I'll be there.
You don't go back to the incident location and no alcohol or illegal drugs.
Mhm.
All right, thank you, Ms. Stickle.
Very nuevo.
Oh, Your Honor.
No. Good evening, I'm Judge Shade, and you, sir, are,
Christian Barrenuevo, Your Honor.
just had some files mixed up here, so just took me a minute. Mr. Barrenuevo, I have citations here from December 19th of last year. Possession of paraphernalia, criminal trespass, and shoplifting, along with failing to appear in January.
Correct, Your Honor.
And then charges for criminal trespass on June the 24th of this year and failing to appear in court. What makes me think you'll show up in court if I release you?
I just currently purchased the phone, Your Honor, and I'm up to date. Recently I didn't have a phone, so I couldn't even tell the time. So I promise to appear this next court date.
Okay, it looks like you've maybe eligible for a community court, which is a diversionary treatment type court. You don't go back to Target or Circle K. No
Yes, I know.
alcohol, illegal drugs. And you show up on August the 14th at 1:30 in the afternoon in Tucson City Court. Do you understand that?
August the 14th.
Yes,
All
sir.
right.
All right, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Good evening, I'm Judge Shady. Yes, sir. Your name, sir?
Gabriel Cardiel, Cardiel.
Mr. Cardiel, I've got several files here for you with warrants. Charges from November 16th of last year for criminal trespass, 235 South Church. Charges from December the 30th for criminal trespass at 111 South Church. And criminal trespass on April the 6th of this year. 4830 South Calle, Santa Cruz, all with failures to appear. The question is, are you going to show up in court if I give you another court date?
Oh, I like you, man. I didn't do it prematurely, accidentally, or premeditated, and I want to snatch me all over, not mentally, but apparently something was stolen from me.
You show up in court.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Because even winning of like a 450 million lawsuit of
I'm going to give you a chance, but you don't go back to 235 South Church, 111 South Church, or 4830 South Calle, Santa Cruz. Do you understand that?
that's fine.
Be sure you're in Tucson City Court on August the 18th at 9 o'clock in the morning in courtroom number 5. Right? Thank you, Mr. Cardiel.
Yeah, go to.
Good evening, I'm Judge Shade, and you are
Heavenly Rickney Lewis.
Citations are charging you with domestic violence, disorderly conduct, and domestic violence assault. Alleged to have occurred earlier today in each of your residence. Give me just a moment. Citations for domestic violence, disorderly conduct, domestic violence assault. Next court date's August the 18th at 1:30 in the afternoon in the Tucson City Court. Do you understand you need to be present at that time?
Yes, ma'am.
In the meantime, you don't have any contact with Mr. Lyons or go to his residence. Do you understand that?
He's on my lease. He's in my house right now.
As long as he's living there, you're not. Do you understand that?
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
I mean, you can go back with law enforcement to get your personal belongings, but if he's living there, you're not living there. You understand that?
I understand.
Yeah. And your mother has indicated that you can stay with her.
Okay.
Okay? All right. Thank you, Ms. Brigney Lewis.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Wait, so I'm being released or? Oh, okay.
Taylor.
Good evening. I'm Judge Jade, and you, sir, are
Good evening, I'm Andrew Taylor.
Ms. Taylor, citation charging you with domestic violence disorderly conduct. Alleged to have occurred, it's like the 3rd of April. Your next court date on this is going to be August the 12th at 9:30 in the morning, the Tucson City Court. Do you understand you need to be present at that time?
Yes, ma'am.
Conditions of release include, in addition to standard conditions, not violating laws, appearing at all your court dates and things like that. No alcohol or illegal drugs. No acts of domestic violence. You need to comply with the substance abuse assessment and treatment. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Taylor.
Thank you. Might be the
Good evening, I'm Judge Shade and you, sir. Jill, you're muted again.
Your Honor, can we waive reading of the charges, please?
Right? We'll appoint public defender's office to represent you on these charges. State is recommending bond $5,000. Did either counsel wish to be heard further on conditions?
Judge, I didn't catch, what defendant name is this?
This is
It
Copeland.
didn't come through on my end. Oh,
This is Mr.
Copeland.
Copeland.
Nothing to further add from the state, Your Honor.
Your Honor, Mr. Copeland is a longtime Tucson resident, and this is also a nonviolent offense as designated by pretrial services. So we'd request release to pretrial services.
Given the history in this matter, release to pretrial is not appropriate. Bond will be $2,500. Bond is posted, then pretrial services. No alcohol or no drugs. You need to comply with registration requirements within 2 business days of release. I also have misdemeanor charges for assault, disorderly conduct, false reporting to law enforcement, alleged to have occurred earlier today. Will appoint City Public Defender's Office to represent you on these charges. Hold you on a $250 bond. If you post the bond, your court date is August the 12th. You're not to go back to 513 North 4th or have contact with the victims in this matter. If you're still in custody, there's a review date set for July 24th. Your attorney may ask that be moved based on the status of your other matter. All right, thank you, Mr. Copeland.
Your Honor, I might have missed the preliminary hearing date for the
27th.
felony. 27th, thank you, Judge.
This month.
Good evening. I'm Judge Faith. You are
I'm Elijah Gamboa.
Ms. Gamboa in a complaint charging you with promoting prison contraband.
Yes, ma'am. For a vape.
Will appoint legal defender's office to represent you on these charges. State's recommendation is pretrial services release. Did either counsel wish to be heard further?
No,
Your Honor, if the court is inclined to release Ms. Gamboa.
Preliminary hearing date is August the 4th at 1 o'clock in the afternoon in Green Valley Justice Court. You'll be released to the third-party custody of pretrial services and participate in monitoring treatment under their supervision. That will include no alcohol or drugs and no vape cartridges. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
I would suggest do not discuss this matter with anyone except your attorney. And when I say anyone, that includes your co-defendant. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm tempted to tell you not to return to the incident location, but my guess is they've already told you not to, so.
They haven't spoken to me. I have to call them tomorrow.
All right, thank you. Good evening, I'm Judge Shade, and you, sir, are
I am ready to open.
Mr. Lugopayan. Enter a complaint charging you with promoting prison contraband. We'll appoint public defender's office to represent you on these charges. Preliminary hearing date is going to be August 4th at 1 o'clock in the afternoon in the Green Valley Municipal Justice Court. You'll be released to the third-party custody pretrial services. No alcohol or illegal drugs. Don't possess any vape cartridges. I'd suggest you not discuss this matter with anyone except your attorney. And when I say anyone, that includes your co-defendant. Right? Thank you,
Yes,
Mr. Lugopayan.
Thank you.
Can we waive reading of the charges for Mr. Simmons?
Good evening, I'm Judge Shade, and you, sir, are
Stanley Simmons.
Mr. Simmons. Your attorney has requested that I not read the charges. The state has recommended a $50,000 bond. Did either counsel wish to be heard further?
Your Honor, the state would just highlight the extreme aberrant nature of the offenses, and he is facing significant mandatory prison time as well as the associated requirements related to that type of
Your Honor, Mr. Simmons has no prior felony history, no failures to appear. He is a lifelong Tucson resident. He has confirmed housing and confirmed employment. And his mother offered to assume third-party custody of Mr. Simmons to ensure he can get to court. So given that, we've requested release to pretrial services.
Preliminary hearing date is July 27th at 1:30. Bond is $25,000, cash or secured. No alcohol or illegal drugs. If you post the bond, you'll be distributed to pretrial services. No internet usage or access. You comply with behavioral health and substance abuse evaluation and treatment to the extent that it's available in custody or under the direction of pretrial services if you're out of custody. You're not sure within 1,000 feet of any schools, parks, or playgrounds. Do you understand that?
I do. My work, my work has me using my laptop. Do I just tell them I'm not available?
Tell them that you are not available to use the internet. That's correct.
Okay.
Your Honor, was the public defender's office appointed?
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Simmons. Good evening, I'm Judge Ada Nitzer.
Edward Slaya.
And sorry to interrupt, Your Honor. This is Attorney Manny Jacobo on the appearing virtually.
Mr. Squire, interim complaint charging you with aggravated harassment. Alleged to have occurred on or about the 16th of June. Mr. Jacobo has filed a notice of appearance. State's requesting no bond because you're on release on other matters. No bond hearing will be July the 20th at 1:30. Preliminary hearing date will be July 27th at 1:30. Conditions of release include no alcohol, illegal drugs, no contact with the alleged victim, the entire Barrack family. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Right, and I'd suggest you don't discuss this matter with anyone except your attorney. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Salaya. Anything further, Mr. Jacobo?
Nothing further, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
That's what. Brought that door downstairs so the mouse actually. Largely.
Good evening. I'm Judge Ada. You are
Guy Clarkson.
Clarkson. A warrant here out of Pima County Justice Court charging you with promoting prison contraband, possession of narcotics, possession of dangerous drugs, possession of paraphernalia, and tampering with physical evidence alleged to have occurred on or about September 15th of 2022. We'll appoint public defender's office to represent you on these charges. Setting warrant date of July 22nd at 1:30 in the afternoon. States requested the bond that it's on the warrant, which is $5,000. Did either counsel wish to be heard further on conditions?
Your Honor, the state just realized it's a dismiss refile situation, so we'd actually be okay giving her a chance to appear on a pretrial release. Judge.
Okay.
Your Honor, we'd also request release to pretrial services.
All right, you'll be released to the third-party custody pretrial services. You'll comply with monitoring and treatment under their supervision, including possession of no alcohol or illegal drugs. And again, Pima County Superior Court arraignment, July 22nd at 1:30. Understand you need to be present.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Thank you. Ms. Thompson.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kayla.
Good evening, I'm Judge Shade.
Kayla Eggman.
Ms. Eggman, I have a warrant here, several things, but we'll start with a warrant out of Pima County Superior Court. Charges from February 16th of this year. Possession of paraphernalia, possession of narcotic drug. We'll appoint legal defender's office to represent you on these charges. Setting hearing date for July 22nd at 1:30. Would either council wish to be heard on conditions there is an adult probation, there is a Superior Court probation warrant as well.
Nothing further to add from the state, Your Honor. Thank
Request the $500.
Although I'll tell you, your warrant says differently than what my warrant does, but that's okay. All right, $500. No alcohol or illegal drugs. And suggest you not discuss the matter with anyone except your attorney. That's one of a number of things we have for you. Got warrant out of Pima County Justice Court for driving on a suspended license. On December the 16th, failing to appear. We'll appoint Robin Ald to represent you on this matter. Court will be tomorrow at 1 o'clock. We'll reduce the bond on that to $50. You don't drive without a valid license. Then we have warrant out of Tucson City Court for possession of paraphernalia. I'll release you on these charges, but appoint the public defender's office to represent you, city public defenders, because of the other holds. Set a review hearing for August the 14th at 9 a.m. If you're out of custody, you need to appear. If you're in custody, your attorney will appear and give you a report on the status. But again, no alcohol or illegal drugs. Thank you, Ms. Eggman. Good evening. I'm Judge Shea, and you are. And again, we've been muted.
Cassandra Garcia.
Ms. Garcia, in a complaint charging with possession of narcotics, vicinity of drugs, and 2 counts of weapons misconduct, as well as possession of paraphernalia. We'll appoint public defender's office to represent you on these charges. And Mr. Goodman, that the weapons do not preclude this from steps?
Typically, they do, but reading the facts of this case, I'm willing to screen her for the program.
Okay. What that means is you may be eligible you're eligible for screening for a diversionary program called STEPS. Could result in a dismissal of the charges if you comply. With that, did you want to consider participation in that program?
Yes, I would. I successfully completed it one time before.
Time waived for PH counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'll release you to the third-party custody of pretrial services. Your next court date is a week from today. That's the 22nd at 9 a.m. in Pima County Superior Court. You need to comply with behavioral health and substance abuse evaluation and treatment. You need to comply with steps. No firearms. You need to surrender any firearms. Do you understand that?
Yes, I understand, Your Honor.
Great. Thank you, Ms. Garcia.
Thank you.
Your Honor, what day was the preliminary hearing waived to?
August 31st. Interpreter, this next matter should be the one where we need you for the victim.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm ready. Thank you.
Thank you. Good evening, I'm Judge Shade, and you, sir, are
Oh, Michael Miller.
Señora, ya estamos en el asunto de Michael Miller.
Sí, estoy aquí.
Yes, I am here, the victim is saying.
yes. So I have an interim complaint here. I've got several things here for you, but I've got an interim complaint charging you with burglary, violence, and domestic violence criminal trespass. Alleged to have occurred earlier today. We'll appoint a public defender's office to represent you on these charges. State has requested $10,000 bond. Did the victim wish to be heard on conditions?
La víctima desea escuchada. Señora, ¿debe decirle algo pues con respecto al señor Miller? ¿Aló? Sí, quisiera igual vez pues, las condiciones libres.
No lo escucho muy bien.
She says she doesn't hear me that well, Your Honor, so I will repeat again, okay? Dice, la juez le está preguntando a usted, que es la víctima del señor Miller, que si desea decirle algo a la juez con respecto a las condiciones de liberación.
Mire, yo lo único que le pido, por favor, que le obliguen a ir a un rehab, a un, ¿cómo se llama? A un programa que se cure, por favor, que deje las drogas, porque yo ya no puedo más.
Okay, yo le digo a la juez, no se preocupe. Your Honor, this is
Muchas gracias.
the victim saying, de nada, señora. The only thing that I am requesting, please, is to order him to go to rehab because he needs to attend his drug problem. He needs to be cured from the drugs. I can't handle him anymore. Thank you.
We'll appoint the public defender's office to represent you on these charges.
Dice la juez que le va a asignar al defensor público para que lo represente al señor Miller en estas acusaciones.
De acuerdo.
All right.
¿Y qué van a hacer con él?
So, what are you going to order, Your Honor? And the victim is asking.
I am making that decision. The state's requesting.
Un momentito, dice la juez, estoy por hacer una decisión.
State's requesting a bond of
Oh.
$10,000. And did either counsel wish to be heard further on conditions?
Y pregunta la juez, la fiscalía está recomendando que al señor se le fije fianza de $10,000, pero dígame, ¿el fiscal quiere hacer algún comentario o el abogado defensor? Y ahorita van a hablar los abogados.
The state would just highlight the warrant out for his arrest for a misdemeanor case, as well as the pending DV case involving the same victim.
Sorry there.
Yes, Your Honor, Mr. Miller has no felony priors. The alleged victim in this matter did not report any injuries. She also confirmed that they do not live together, since she did not object to release when speaking to pretrial services. His sister indicated that he has been in Tucson he's a longtime Tucson resident as well. So given that, we would ask for release to pretrial services.
May I interpret that, Your Honor, for the victim?
Yes, go right ahead.
Bueno, el abogado de la fiscalía está diciendo que el señor hay que resaltar que tiene delitos menores y también pues tiene un caso de violencia doméstica, en este caso con la misma víctima. El abogado defensor dice que el señor Miller no tiene antecedentes penales por delitos graves y que también usted como víctima pues no reportó lesiones, no salió lesionada y que en el momento pues no viven juntos. y que la hermana del señor Miller habló con los servicios previos al juicio y dijo que él ha sido residente de Tucson por mucho tiempo y ahora la juez va a hacer una decisión.
De acuerdo. Gracias.
Thank you.
Given the history and the number of charges that I've got in front of me right now and the types of charges, I'm going to set bond at $2,500.
Y dice la juez, debido a los antecedentes que sí tiene y los muchos casos y el tipo de casos que tiene el señor Miller, le voy a fijar una fianza de $2,500.
We'll set a preliminary hearing date for July 27th at 1:30.
Voy a fijar una audiencia preliminar el día 27 de julio a la 1:30.
Para Michael.
For Michael, right?
Yes.
Sí, señora, dice la juez.
Okay. Y esto de la fianza de $2,500,
Ujú.
¿qué significa? ¿Qué significa? No, no entiendo, por eso lo pregunto. ¿Qué pasa?
Could you explain to me the bond, the $2,500 bond? I don't really understand the meaning of a bond.
He can post the bond through a bond person, or that can be posted in cash. It can be forfeited if he doesn't appear in court.
Bueno, lo que pasa es que usted puede depositar ese dinero que se le llama fianza a través de un fiador. Hay agencias que se encargan de esto, se le llama fiador, y pagan la fianza, $2,500. Y eso es un aseguramiento de que el señor Miller sale de la cárcel, deposita el dinero, pero que se va a presentar a la audiencia. Si no se presenta a sus audiencias, pierde el dinero de la fianza.
If you post the bond, you will be under the supervision of pretrial services. You'll participate in monitoring and treatment under their supervision.
Y si deposita la fianza, señora, el señor sale libre, pero se tiene que reportar a los servicios previos al juicio y tiene que ser monitoreado y tiene que cumplir con el tratamiento que le indique esa agencia.
Creo que no
No,
voy.
I've received your input. Nothing more from you, please.
Dice la juez, señora, ya le permití a usted que me diera sus comentarios, pero ya no me interrumpa, por favor, dice la juez.
Perdón.
Sorry about that.
All right. No alcohol, illegal drugs, no active domestic violence, no firearms or weapons.
Y usted, señor Miller, no puede consumir bebidas alcohólicas, no puede consumir drogas ilegales y no puede cometer actos adicionales de violencia doméstica y tampoco puede portar armas.
You'll comply with behavioral health and substance abuse evaluation and treatment.
Usted debe de cumplir con una evaluación de comportamiento y también seguir cualquier tipo de tratamiento que le ordenen.
To the extent that it's available in custody or under the direction of pretrial services if you are out of custody.
Hasta donde se pueda proporcionar estando usted bajo custodia o si sale libre, los recursos que estén disponibles bajo los servicios previos al juicio.
You're not to have contact with the alleged victim on the non-DV case or return to within 3 blocks of 2820 West Ina.
Y usted no puede tener contacto, señor, con la víctima del caso que no se trata de violencia doméstica y no se puede acercar a 3 cuadras de la dirección 2025 AINA.
I've got a couple of other files here for you.
Tengo otros expedientes aquí para usted.
Diga.
Sigue hablando la juez, un momentito.
Got charges of disorderly conduct. Alleged to have occurred today, looks like at 2820 Northwest or West Ina.
El señor también parece que esa situación sucedió más temprano, pero el día de hoy en una dirección del 2020 West Ina.
¿Oh, sí? No sabía eso.
Really? I didn't know that.
And again, please, Ms. Miller, no more talking from you, please.
Señor, sí, señora, le voy a pedir que por favor ya no haga más comentarios. La juez está tratando de terminar con el caso del señor Miller. Gracias.
We'll appoint Douglas Taylor to represent you on this matter. There will be a $500 bond. Court date on this will be tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Again, behavioral health and substance abuse assessment and treatment, no alcohol or illegal drugs, no contact with the victims on this matter, and you don't go back to within 3 blocks of 2820 West Ina.
Y dice la juez, en este asunto por alteración al orden público que sucedió hoy, pero más temprano, le voy a asignar al abogado Douglas Taylor para que lo represente, le voy a fijar fianza de $500 y usted va a tener una audiencia, le dice al señor Miller, mañana a la 1 de la tarde. Y otra vez, usted tiene que ser evaluado para una evaluación de comportamiento y mientras tanto no puede consumir alcohol, drogas y no puede tener contacto con las víctimas del incidente que sucedió hoy. Se tiene que mantener alejado por lo menos a 3 cuadras de la dirección 2028 West Time.
I also have a warrant out of Tucson City Court for disorderly conduct, criminal trespass, and threats and intimidation alleged to have occurred on May the 22nd, with the failure to appear on June the 4th.
Y también, señor, tiene usted una acusación por alteración al orden público, entrada ilegal, daños a la propiedad, y esto sucedió el 22 de mayo. Y también una acusación de intimidación.
I'll appoint the City Public Defender's Office to represent you on these.
Y voy a nombrar al defensor público de la ciudad para que lo represente en este asunto, el último que acabo de nombrar.
Your next court will be August the 4th.
La próxima audiencia es el 14 de agosto a las 9 de la mañana.
You'll be released on this matter. You don't go back to Goodwill at 3925 North Flowing Wells. You need to comply with the behavioral health and substance abuse assessment and treatment. If you're in
Y
custody,
usted, señor, va a ser,
if you're in custody, your attorney will
Sorry, Your Honor.
appear and handle this matter. If you're out of custody, you need to be present. Do you understand that?
bueno, en este asunto sí va a quedar libre, señor, pero solamente en este asunto y no puede de regresar a la dirección que está ubicada en Flowing Wells. Y también voy a ordenar que usted lo evalúen para abuso de sustancias y que siga el tratamiento que le indiquen. Y si usted está bajo custodia, lo va a ir a ver el abogado. Y si no, y si usted sale libre, tiene que presentarse a su audiencia.
Right. Thank you, Mr. Miller.
Gracias, señor Miller. Es todo por hoy, dice la juez.
Okay.
Ok.
Yo tenía algo que decir, ¿lo puedo decir?
I had something to say. Can I say it?
I've already received your input as the victim. That's all I can do. Thank you.
Señora, ya recibí sus comentarios como víctima y era todo lo que estábamos programados para hacer el día de hoy. Muchísimas gracias, pero ya terminamos con el señor Miller. Gracias, ya se puede desconectar.
Ok, gracias a ustedes.
Thank you so much. And the victim hung up, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Your Honor, maybe-
Yes, thank you.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. Good night.
Good evening, I'm Judge Shade, and you are?
Ariana Ortiz.
Ms. Ortiz, I have a number of things here for you. I have current charges. Charging with possession of narcotic drugs and possession of paraphernalia. These are alleged to have occurred today. We'll appoint public defender's office to represent you on these charges. State is requesting a bond because of your other holds. You do have a probation violation warrant. But you appear to be eligible for screening for participation in a diversionary program called STEPS that would require you to participate in a
Now they're giving.
plan of
Because I don't know. That's
treatment plan designed
trying to talk.
you. If you successfully complete it, the charges may be dismissed
Just split it out.
without being formally charged. Did you want to explore that program?
Yes.
Did either counsel wish to be heard further on conditions? State's requesting a bond of $2,500.
And that would be separate to the trespass case, Judge. But
Right.
yes, the steps hearing to be set on this one.
Right.
Your Honor, we just request a nominal bond of $1,000 given probation hold.
$1,000 bond. Pretrial
On each.
services, if bond is posted. All right, preliminary hearing date will be July 27th at 1:30 right now, but the steps hearing will be July 22nd at 9. Bond is $1,000. If you post the bond, you're going to return services, but again, you've got a probation warrant, so that's not going to get you anywhere. You need to comply with steps. You also need to comply with behavioral health and substance abuse assessment and treatment to the extent that it's available while you're in custody, and also or under the direction of pretrial services if you are out of custody. The next thing I have for you is a warrant charging you with criminal trespass on March the 30th, 203 West Navajo. State's requested bond on this matter is $5,000. Oh, no, excuse me, $2,500. Public Defender's Office is appointed to represent you. Preliminary hearing date will be July 27th, just like your other one. And did either counsel wish to be heard further on conditions?
Nothing further from the state, Your Honor. Thank you.
Your Honor, we just ask for a nominal bond given the probation hold.
Bond on this will also be $1,000, again, pretrial. If you post the bond and compliance with behavioral health and substance abuse assessment and treatment. We have a third file out of justice court. Charges from May 19th for shoplifting. Holds down a $250 bond on this matter. You're not to go back to the incident location. No alcohol or drugs, complying with behavioral health and substance abuse assessment and treatment. And Douglas Taylor will be appointed to represent you. Your next court date will be tomorrow. At 1 o'clock. Then we have charges from June 27th. So criminal trespass at 4210 North First. Will appoint city public defender's office to represent you on these charges. I will release you on these charges. Conditions: no alcohol or illegal drugs. Again, you comply with behavioral health and substance abuse assessment and treatment. You don't go back to 4210 North First. Court date right now is set for August the 14th. If you're still in custody, your attorney will appear and address the matter with the court. If you're out of custody, you need to appear. Thank you, Ms. Ortiz. Good evening, I'm Judge Taylor. There are
Allison Prince.
Mr. Prince, enter a complaint charging you with unlawful flight through law enforcement and secondary burglary. Appoint Eric Mann to represent you. State's requesting a no bond hold because you're on release for other matters at this time. We'll set a no bond hearing for July the 20th at 1:30. Preliminary hearing dates, July 27th at 1:30. No alcohol, illegal drugs, no contact with the alleged victims. You're not to return to the incident location. Thank you, Mr. Prince. Was that Mr. Rodriguez that was just in the chair?
Your Honor, who's We're trying to find Sir Rodriguez right now.
Okay. Good evening, I'm Judge Shade, and you, sir, are
Rodriguez,
Mr. Rodriguez. Interim complaint charging with possession of narcotic drug, possession of paraphernalia. The state is dismissing those charges at this time. That is a dismissal without prejudice, which means those charges may be refiled at a later court date or at a later date. Do you understand that? I also have quite a stack of warrants here for you. Charges from September 13th of 2024. Possession of paraphernalia, possession of prescription-only drugs, failing to appear on September 26th of 2024. And then it looks like you were in custody in May of this year and failed to appear on June the 30th. Charges for remaining in the park after hours on November the 13th of 2024. Failure to appear in November of 2024, and then again, June of this year. Criminal trespass, September 5th of 2025. 8885 East 22nd. Failure to appear on September 18th of 2025, and then again on June the 30th of this year. Criminal trespass, September 6th of 2025, again at 885 East 22nd Street. Failing to appear on September 17th of 2025. Possession of prescription-only drugs and possession of paraphernalia, April 17th of this year. Failing to appear on April the 30th, and then again, June the 30th. Given your failure to appear history, your bond's gonna be $250. If you post the bond, Your court date will be August the 12th at 2 o'clock in the afternoon in the Tucson City Court. If you haven't posted the bond, you'll be seen set for video review on July the 24th at 1:45. You're not to return to Santa Rita Park, Santa Rosa Park, or 885 East 22nd Street. Comply with behavioral health and substance abuse assessment and treatment. No alcohol or illegal drugs. Thank you, Mr. Rodriguez.
I think we're downstairs soaking those.
Rogers.
Good evening, I'm Judge Shea, and you are
Joe Rogers.
Mr. Rogers, in a complaint charging you with possession of narcotic drug, possession of dangerous drugs, and possession of paraphernalia. It appears that you may be eligible to participate in a diversionary program called STEPS. Require you to appear at hearings, comply with a treatment program that's designed for you. Upon successful completion of that, the charges would be dismissed. Did you want to explore participation in the STEPS program?
Yes.
Time waived for preliminary hearing counsel.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, your next court date is July 22nd at 9 a.m. in Pima County Superior Court. That's your first STEPS hearing. Preliminary hearing right now is set for August 31st. No alcohol or illegal drugs to participate in monitoring and treatment under the direction of pretrial services. That will include behavioral health and substance abuse assessment and compliance with STEPS. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And you don't go back to Reed Park. Do you understand that?
Yep.
I also have charges from June the 6th of this year for possession of paraphernalia, failing to appear in court. Your next court date on this in the Tucson City Court is going to be August the 12th at 1:30 in the afternoon. Your attorney on your felony doesn't represent you on this matter. So if that attorney says you don't need to come to court, you still need to be in city court on August the 12th. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Again, you need to comply with STEPS as well as behavioral health assessment and treatment. Right. Thank you, Mr. Rogers.
Ready?
He released. He was released. Yeah, he was released.
Good evening. I'm Judge Shayad and you are
Eddie Westmoreland.
Mr. Westmoreland. Interim complaint charging you with possession of paraphernalia, possession of dangerous drugs, and possession of narcotic drugs. There's an indication that you may be eligible for screening for diversion program called STEPS that would require you to participate in a treatment program designed to meet your needs. And upon successful completion of that program, the charges would be dismissed. Did you wish to explore participation in
Sure.
program?
Yeah, yeah.
Right, time waived for preliminary hearing.
Yes, Your Honor.
Right, your next court date is July 22nd at 9 a.m. That's your steps hearing in Superior Court. Preliminary hearing is currently set for August 31st at 1:30. You're going to be released to pretrial services, no alcohol or illegal drugs. Comply with behavioral health and substance abuse assessment and treatment, and comply with steps. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Westmoreland.
Release.
Yes.
We got released.
I forgot to say something on Rogers, which is time waived for preliminary hearing. So any of the ones that I set for steps, if I didn't put time waived for PH, I know that I asked on them, but I didn't always type it in, so if you'll. On Rogers, and if anybody else I missed it on. I don't know that I did, miss it on anybody else, but Rogers is the only one I can get into at the moment.
May we be excused?
You may. For preliminary hearing, yeah.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Your Honor, have a good night.
Thanks, you too.